On today's agenda, we're going to talk about old Miraculous art, Miraculous, and new Miraculous art, and it's going to be epic. And now I can show you my Miraculous trinkets. I've got cap. I got this when I did visit Paris. Did you know that they built a whole city based off of Miraculous? It's crazy. And it smells like pee and cigarettes everywhere. But I got that when I was there, and then this was from when I was a kid, but I was Cat Noir and my cousin was Ladybug for Halloween. Super cute. I'll include a picture. I only have one, but there's my little Ladybug earring. And then I made these little guys out of hot glue. I don't know. I also got this in Paris. And then I have a little tart, which I think counts because bakery. But anyways, I've been watching Miraculous since I was in elementary school, so I've been consistently obsessed with this since I was 10 and now I'm 18, so that's... No, 8 and now I'm 18, so 10 years. There we go. But I've got the receipts to prove it, and we're gonna go through those because that's fun. And then I'm gonna make some new Miraculous art, and it's gonna be super fun and awesome, and you should watch the whole video and like and subscribe and draw and yeah. First old Miraculous art segment we're going through is elementary school, when I first started watching Miraculous when it was coming out in 2016, and to give you proof that the sketchbook is that old. This is the first Cat Noir I ever drew in my entire Miraculous career. Super cute. As you can see, even then, I was refusing to draw his hair piss yellow, because it's not piss yellow. He's blonde. I don't know why people draw his hair yellow. I also have this. Super romance. Super cute. Now we have my first Ladybug. I love Ladybug. There she is. I remember drawing this in a moving cart. If you see the tape right there, it's because I messed up. I didn't have whiteout. So what I would do is I would get like a corner, I'd like rip the corner of the paper, and then I'd get clear tape and then tape the white paper over the mistake. And that's how I did it. Fluorescent blue hair. You know, I prefer her hair being like the black with a cool shine. I love that. Now we have an unfinished Tiki, but her eyes, I could just stare into them forever. At this point, I was still about 8 or 9, but I had like an art style change in between those first ones and this one. There they are. This one's so cute. I actually really like this one. I think I cooked. I was like 8 or 9 when I drew this, so I think I cooked. I still really like it. I might redraw it for funsies. On the next one, we have like right on the first page, we have the Cat Noir. You can see the improvement. It's insane. But I got a little bit more stylized at this point. Super cute. I like how I did like the thing down the middle, and it's like Adrian and Cat Noir. Super cute. I got the details of the suit down and everything. I got a Ladybug on the next page doing the same thing. Super cute. I don't think I understood like how the spots worked. I was just like big spots, little spots, way more than necessary. This one is this one's my favorite Miraculous drawing from when I was in elementary school, because why was an 8-year-old drawing this, bro? I have another little one in the same book. Super cute. Just a regular interaction. Oh, the next one is another Ladybug. This one has definitely more accurate spots. I probably figured out how to Google things at this point. So back when Google didn't have a filter. Scary. That one's cute. Lady Noir is peak. I used to be a Marichat baddie, but low-key I just realized that a lot of the fanfictions of that are just weird. So I was like, no, Lady Noir is peak. Because it's all the yearning. When I was a kid, I used to love chibi and like gacha. So there's a little chibi one. Super cute. Alya rolling her eyes. I actually really like this one. I might redraw that. I lied. This is actually my favorite Miraculous drawing from when I was a kid. That one's actually my favorite. I think I cooked. I feel like it holds up. I feel like it still looks good to me. Like, I'm looking at it with the screen flipped, but it looks good when it's normal. I got the scumbling on the suit down, the tail heart. I still love that I did that. I came up with that. Very cute. This one's pretty telling of the times because it's kind of giving like, there we go. It's kind of giving like the epic memes. Like I don't know, that's because they got like the striped, they got like the striped glasses. What are they called? Like, I don't know, like party glasses? Okay, now we have like a little voice acting opportunity. Okay, there's Cat Noir. He's saying, let me see what it says first.
Where did you hear that? I don't like you. You're crazy.
Definitely not mischaracterizing him
at all.
Then we have a classic cat with the ladybug on it. Let's recreate it. I don't know if I can get that to stay. Yeah! We've got them as if they were in an old folks' home. Definitely had nothing to do with the fact that my dad owned an assisted living center at this time. Me when I break my neck to look at a ladybug. Next up, we have my... Oh, that's upside down. I can't tell. That's my fan comic that I made when I was a kid. It very much has the, what's it called? Like the, inhale, boy! Like it has that sense of humor, which is gonna be fun to look through, I guess. But, like, here. Inhale! It's like, pause it if you want to read it. Oh, this part, Adrian's like investigating, trying to figure out who Ladybug is because he's in love with you. So he's like investigating. He's like, I've got it! She's Bo on the go!
And I'm Bo! Wizard, are you ready to go?
Extra fun facts in this book, I did predict, and this was before we knew about the butterfly garden. I predicted the butterfly garden. I predicted the entirety of the episode Star Train in this. Also, when I was watching it, I knew I knew Hawkmoth was Gabriel Agreste before they revealed that. So, I also knew Jagged Stone was Luca's dad, so just listen to me because you could say I have a mysterious talent for these things. The lesson of the day here is that you should always listen to me because I know the answers to everything. I'm the genius of the master of the science. It's not a good idea.
As a 28-year-old toddler that spills everything.
So when I was in elementary school, me and my cousin were both really big fans of Miraculous, and she'd like paint me stuff of Adrian because I was obsessed with Adrian in elementary school. And I already said we were Ladybug and Cat Noir for Halloween together. She would have me send pictures of myself that were like bad pictures of me, and she would edit them into like photos with Adrian. Cue montage! So I got straight into making mood boards, and you'll see there's like little perfumes at the bottom. It's not necessarily like what I think the characters would smell like, it's just like for the vibe, if that makes sense. Loki, if you've made it this far into the video, let me know if you would buy these as perfumes or if you think they're accurate, I don't know. And then these last three are just kind of like setting vibes rather than character vibes. I feel like in my version, it would be night more than it would be day, just so that it has more of like a moody atmosphere throughout in my version. This one, I just want to admit, yes, as you can see in the time-lapse, I did trace the Eiffel Tower. It's fine, okay? I'm not... It was just to get, like, an idea across the houses. I didn't do, like, a building or an architecture study. This is when I did the architecture study, so then I didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't use a reference, so... Yeah, this one was really fun to do. It was really challenging. Honestly, I've been practicing backgrounds a lot lately, and it's made me feel a lot more confident in my art and made me feel like I can draw a lot more things that I wanted to draw. So even if you really hate backgrounds, just really, like, you just kind of got to jump into it. It's actually really fun when you're figuring things out. But it brought back a little bit of the spark from when I was, like, in elementary school that I'd kind of lost recently, so it's been fun for me to branch out with my style a little bit. This, I just took a picture of Marinette's room and edited it because I just wanted to redecorate it. I feel like the cool pink wasn't doing it for me. Okay, so there's this app called Rooms. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just really like the app, and I think it's really helpful, but it's like a completely free 3D modeling app with tons of free models, and I just, like, put this together in 30 minutes, so you should really try it out. I just redid Adrian's room. For some of the side characters, I just kind of stuck with, like, a sketchy style. I didn't really do line art. I just kind of cleaned up the sketches a tiny bit and then colored it. I didn't really pick, like, a clear time period, but it's kind of supposed to be, like, anywhere from, like, the 90s to the 2010s. So the fashion is a little bit uncohesive. If you notice, I changed Lila's color palette because just red and purple, such an underutilized color palette that I'm obsessed with, especially for, like, the evil characters. This spread, I did their hero versions too, just because I feel like these are the only characters I would give Miraculous in my version, just because they're the only ones that really add anything to the plot, if I'm being so honest. But I love how they turned out, especially Nino's turtle suit. Super cool. Here, I did some of the boys in the class plus Felix. I thought it'd be cute if I made Mark a little taller than Nathaniel Other than that, I feel like I struggled with these ones the least, just because they're just kind of simple character designs. These ones are just kind of some of the characters I missed in the other lineups. I really love the way I did Kagami and Emily Ingress. I kind of gave Kagami like her own color palette. Here we're doing Hawkmoth and Gabriel, super fun. I tried to make him a little bit more dripped out because he's supposed to be a fashion designer and his outfits are giving Ronald McDonald. You'll see I struggled with the color palette. I decided to go like a darker purple and blue. I didn't really know what to do with the mask, to be honest. With Mayura, I love Natalie so much. I love Natalie. But this one just came to me pretty easy. I looked at real pictures of peacocks to look at how their feathers were. So I tried to do that, make it a little bit more poofy. I love how it turned out. I love the color palette I picked. So for my concept, getting into the nitty-gritty a little bit more, I wanted it to like progress over years, because I feel like even in the show they wanted it to be like a slow burn, but it's just one school year, like that's not a slow burn. So I figured I'd make it so Marinette ages and like grows in and out of like her awkwardness, and then same thing with Adrian, like him kind of like learning how to socialize after being homeschooled his whole life, and then like their character designs, like their outfits changing, their hair changing, their expressions changing. I really wanted to capture that. For their superhero designs, I really like how in the show their suits get more complicated as they grow into their powers, and I wanted to do that more. But also, if you notice, I made the red a little bit deeper. I just really liked that touch. For Cat Noir's suit, I did the exact same thing, except also I made his bell silver, because just because he's blonde doesn't mean he's like a gold person. Like, he's definitely a silver baddie, like the ring turned silver and everything. I just feel like silver fits. Also, on his adult suit, I added the belt from the anime concept that we all know about and love. I just thought that would be cute to add in there, just as like a little reference. Kind of just like imagine these as like a screenshot from the show I would make. But I feel like Adrian, Luca, and Nino, and Julica and Rose, I feel like they would all be in the band together. Like, that would be the band, because they all really like music. Adrian loves music. You can see like he has like tons and tons and tons of CDs and records in his room in the show, and he like plays piano. So I thought it'd be cute if they were like really close in my version. This one's just me doing like the long-standing fandom tradition of a well-rendered mini comic of them, of like Ladybug and Cat Noir just kind of having a moment. You probably can't read the cursive, unfortunately, my bad. But yeah. This one, I wouldn't add it in my version, but it's just like a little OC, because I just wanted to try something. But I just did like a little dragonfly person. I feel like the powers would be like, I feel like the power would be called like surveillance, and they could just see anywhere at any time, because it's like they have a million eyes. Plus flying, duh. This one's adult Marinette, but she's like still, like this is like her probably like visiting back from whatever college she's at, like helping out with the bakery for a weekend. I didn't really do like a redesign of Tom and Sabine just because I love them as they are, but I don't know, I just really liked this little shot. This one's another one of like adult Marinette and Adrian, but they're just like, you know, probably like after like a sleepover, just like hanging out in the morning, her writing in her diary. I just thought this would just be a cute, fun one to draw. Also, I know the layout of her room so well, I just drew that background from memory, which is crazy. This one's just another, like, hanging out one of just Marinette and Alia. But they're just, like, on the roof, like, girl talking, gossiping, whatever, for a sleepover. I just thought that'd be a cute thing to add. This one, I just thought it'd be cute if I gave Marinette and Adrian a kid. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cute. But I thought it would be cute if, like, her hair started out lighter and then got darker, closer to Marinette's as she gets older. But super cute. I feel like Adrian and Marinette would have a lot of fun shopping and like shopping for her and like dressing her up, just because they both know about fashion stuff. So, and this is, I did like, just like, this is like if them like late night Mandarin studying sessions, because like Adrian knows Mandarin, but Marinette doesn't. And I remember like in the show, he started giving her Mandarin lessons. So I figured that they would like teach their daughter, but Marinette would like struggle a little bit still. I really feel like that they would be like the most legendary parents of all time. Especially, I feel like Adrian would just be like such a great girl dad, and that he would just absolutely love being a dad. To be honest, I didn't change much of anything about the original show because I love the original show so much. I feel like I would just like tweak the atmosphere of it and maybe some of like the story choices with like how the romance progresses. But other than that, I I'm actually really happy with all of these, and I'm happy with the original show. I love the first version of animation. I love the new animation. I also wish it was in 2D all at the same time. Obviously, the show later on gets kind of dark, but I feel like I would really lean into that in my version. I'd also want like the time to progress more, just because I grew up with the show so much and the characters just never grew up with me, so I just kind of wish that they did, or that I haven't gotten to the newest episodes yet. I'm still rewatching it. I've been watching from episode 1. I'm almost there though. So I'm just hoping that maybe like it shows them like actually getting older in the newer seasons eventually. And also, obviously, I would really want to touch on Adrian's story because he's just like, he got turned into a side character. He never got his own episodes. So I definitely like touch on his struggles a lot more. Hi guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, leave a comment. I love reading comments. I also have a TikTok, and also I have other Miraculous AMVs that I've posted because I'm an animator.
Is she the one? Is it the one?
And are you beautiful and pale with yellow hair like her?
Not just a concept artist, so, and character designer. So, go to my other pages and follow, and yes, I love you. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, baddie.
La la la